Welcome to the presidential debate.
Finally, there's someone who goes better than he governs.
And someone who will be fired after tonight. Okay, let's get down to our first question, which is national debt standing at over 120% of our GDP. Mr. Applewood, how would you tackle this problem if elected?
Look, here's the deal. The severity of the pile of debt, the severity. When I say severity, I mean it's very severe, hard to pay back. But the question is, who drove the debt up? My opponent's party. Look at how they cut taxes for their billionaire cronies. I mean, they would sell this country for a cup of coffee if it meant their cronies got an extra slice of the pie. But trust me, the debt will magically go down under my watch.
Francis, you are nothing but a commander-in-chief. Surely we cut taxes, but it fueled a roaring economy. I got the best economy in history, okay? Which means more revenue, more debt relief. Why the debt number so big? Inflation. Thanks to your party's print now never pay back policies. Look, I have many ways to crack down debts, okay? Like paying it off in Bitcoin, or just charging entry fee for the lobbyists to enter the capital. All right, Mr. Applewood, how would you respond?
Did she just link debt with inflation? I don't know what she was talking about. I don't think she knows what she was talking about either. Somebody should get her an economics textbook. I've said it many times, she's a DEI hire.
This guy even dares to mention an economics textbook. He barely scraped through his economics class in university. Do we want a dummy to run this country? Surely we don't. Okay, we have many ways to slash the debt. And the very first thing I would do is to dismantle the education department so that we don't have to waste money on dummies like him.
Well, a very enlightened exchange. Now let's move on to foreign policy. China is changing the international order. They're building railways and hospitals in Africa where donkeys and village healers used to be good enough.
And they brought back 2 kgs of soil from the far side of the moon. Soon they will be hollowing out the whole satellite.
Madam, how would you handle China?
This guy is as tough on China as a soggy egg roll. He's too soft on China, but I'm not gonna be nice to China, okay? We have now 10,000 designations of sanctions in total. I will double the number just for China.
Oh, please. I know why the entertainment folks endorse her. Because she's the best comedian in town. Full-blown sanctions would just sink all of us. All of us.
All right, Mr. Applewood, please let the lady finish. Otherwise, I'll push it. I'll push it. Madam, please. Thank you. Of the 10,000 new items, I will first sanction Chinese buttons because they will be bagging our talks. I will also ban Chinese toothpicks because they will be collecting our DNA. I will also build a glass dome over us to block out Chinese clouds because you know what they're doing, cloud-to-cloud surveillance.
Listen, we should impose the right sanctions with the right allies. I'm the best at making noise, just ask the Brits. I've shouted them out of using Huawei, even though I'm still looking for those national security risks. I pressure a few other allies into cutting up chip equipment sales to China, even though it's hurting our allies as hell.
Francis, Huawei has got more new users than you've got your brain cells. People are losing billions of dollars, Francis. They even cracked out the chip code. Okay? Your hyphen season keep anything out except for common sense. No wonder they say you're a few cards out of a full deck.
And full-blown sanctions will let us bleed trillions and make China work harder and chip faster on all fronts. Your foolishness is selling off our country.
Oh, all right, Mr. Applewood. Now let's move on to the next topic, which is immigration.
It's a bullshit on the agenda, you idiot.
Oh, we need to improvise, you lamestream media dinosaur. Mr. Applewood, when 2 million illegal immigrants...
You evil media. Madam, why should women who have been raped travel hundreds of miles just for abortion?
Mr. Applewood, that's your question?
Madam, it's your question.
It's your question.
Madam,
it's your question, Mr. Applewood. Your question. Your question.
That concludes our presidential debate. Thanks for watching. Good night.
抖音。